Okay, so this might be, actually this probably will be my last episode of Every Metallica Song is Great from the Skin Pit. And so I'm going to go out with a bang. Alright, I originally had the idea to keep going to a song on Hardwired, but coming back to my heart, Load. I'm a Load fan. Load was the first Metallica album I bought. To go back a bit, I was 7 years old in 1993. I was staying with my older sister's boyfriend. His house, he had a room in the garage. And he had all these posters of Metallica all over the wall. It was like 93, so like still middle of the Black Album. And I was like, these are the toughest guys ever. So if anyone ever asks me what my favorite band is, I'm going to say Metallica. Seems sick. Anyway, fast forward to 96, I think it was June. I was 9 years old. And Until It Sleeps was released. And I watched Rage, which was like Saturday morning, which was the top 40 in Australia on ABC. And number one out of nowhere was just this song, Until It Sleeps by Metallica. First time I'd ever heard them, even though I'd been telling everyone they were my favorite band. Blew my fucking head off. Like, legit, I was like, holy shit, the music actually suits my feelings of what I think the band would be. And I understand that, like, it was a huge turning point for most Metallica fans, but for me, coming in, unbelievable. So, Load, went out, got it for my 10th birthday, basically. And my second album was actually Master of Puppets, so that was a whole 90-degree turn, 180, I don't know. But I love that just as much. And so I had Load. And at the start, because I was 9 years old, it's not like I'm going to like every song instantly. But the ones that stood out, Ain't My Bitch, 2x4, Till It Sleeps, King Nothing, Cure, Poor Twisted Me, Keeping Up to Ronnie, Outlaw Torn. They were the ones that instantly got me. But listen to it a lot more, especially when Hero of the Day came out as a single. That changed my perspective. I'm like, fuck, this song rules. So I went back and listened to the album more. And yeah, this album's a fucking masterpiece. I don't give a fuck. So, time to explain why I'm choosing this song. I just explained to you why, which songs were the first ones that stood out to me. And one of them was Cure, track 8. And what's crazy, what is absolutely fucking nuts to me, Metallica fans don't rate it. Like, how are you hearing this riff differently to me? This riff is as powerful to me as fucking Enter Sandman. It's crazy that it's not seen that way. Anyway, let's fucking get into it so you can hear what I mean. And this time, I'm gonna, I've got my fucking guitar out. I'm gonna try and explain little things that fucking make this song genius to me. Anyway, let's just go straight into it. Okay, Lars just starting with a basic rock beat. The fucking balls on him. Like, thinking he's AC/DC and shit. Phil Rudd just doing his shit. Anyway, let's start over. It's one of the best riffs I've ever heard. How the fuck does anyone not like that riff? I don't give a fuck if it's simple. It's just instant. It is fucking instant. And then James comes in. The man takes another bullet. He keeps them all within. You must seek no matter how it hurts. So don't fool again. He's got that little fucking echoey sort of and then he comes in with his fucking natural singy voice. So this next bit, I don't know if this is the bit people don't like, but I don't think they understand the genius behind the transitions that happen here. So I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna fucking play it, and hopefully you'll get it. Okay, so here's the fucking crazy. I'm gonna show it to you as a guitarist. So that whole thing, like uncross your arms, is doing one of those. It's not a power chord. It's like with the fourth. So the power chord is the fifth, and this isn't in drop or half a step down, so it doesn't sound the exact same. But that's the fifth, but then that's the fourth, and then you put the octave on. And it just gets that ugly. So he uses that uncross your arms, take and throw it to the cure, say. And then he hits into the actual F fucking power chord, the F5, like. Oh, that riff is fucking sick! That whole thing seems like it's separate to everything that's going on, but it might be the smoothest fucking transition they've ever written between a fucking... It's not even a chorus, it's just a build-up. And then suddenly it goes back into that fucking incredible simple riff that's the main riff of the song. And what I just played, I hope you heard and saw how fucking intricate that shit is. Because everyone just fucking looks over the amazing shit that this song... Here we go. And the bass. Lies tempter and she follows.
Again, she lets him in. She must believe to feel.
Here we go. Pulling it out.
She's been fooled.
Watch this transition though.
Uncross your arm, take and throw up to that cross. I do believe. Uncross your arms now, take and do it, say. I do believe. Oh yeah, I do believe. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and then the actual chord. It must get better than this.
Betting on the cure.
Yeah, everyone's got that sickness. 'Cause everyone seems to need a cure. That lyric is seriously that fucking great. I should be pausing, but oh, here comes the solo. Betting on the cure. Must get. I think that's my favorite part of the song is fucking how smooth every single fucking transition is. Like that solo wasn't a huge solo, but it came in like it belonged instantly, and it went out like it was meant to, and then everything just slid in. Like nothing feels disjointed. There's no forcing of this song. It's just smooth the entire way through and just gives you that fucking feeling. It's so sick.
Evan nails
Cure. How you doing? Precious Cure. So, I do believe. I think there's 14 I do believes here. 14? Yeah, we've done this before. And I do believe. I reckon this is a huge Bob Rock sort of direction to just like. Listen to that. Boom 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 bam ba boom boom bam boom boom bam boom boom bam ba boom. Betting on the Cure must get better than this. Who's singing this? Days of feel secure. It's gonna get better than they. This is. I'm just gonna stop here. I've got hair on my tongue. Probably this dude. I'm gonna go back a little bit. This is James. It's one of his most underrated vocal performances. Yeah, yes. Yeah. I'm your mate. But yeah, fucking, it's so good. Listen. That is pure Hetfield. Everyone's got to have the sickness, 'cause everyone seems to need the cure. Yeah, perfect. That is a fucking terrific song. I genuinely, at the bottom of my heart, love that song. It's the transitions, it's the riffs themselves. It's the fact that he's willing to try something new with the vocal. There's a build up. There's a like, it's not a memorable solo, but it's a solo that provides a vibe and just fits the entire groove of the song. It fucking, and I'm going back to this ending. This is a fucking crazy ending. Like, what song just decides to end like this? Need the cure. I don't believe. That's fucking crazy. And I love that lyric. Just where he just like, yeah, I'm going back to it. Everyone seems to need the cure. Oh, I missed it. Everyone's got to have the sickness, because everyone seems to need the cure. Why is that not seen as one of Hetfield's greatest lyrics? To me, that is up there with anything he's ever done. Anyway, so that was Cure. It's one of my first ever favorite Metallica songs. Might be the last one I talk about in the Skin Pit. And I just want everyone to actually try and appreciate how well written this song is. I'm not even sure they've ever played it live. If they have, it wouldn't be often, but I honestly think it's one of the most underrated, forgotten gems in the entire Metallica catalog. So that's the end of episode 4. Every Metallica song is great. This is one from the heart. Load is so close to me, and this is one of my favorite songs ever. I hope, even if I didn't convince most of you, I hope at least one of you came in going, how the fuck would I ever like Cure? And then came out of it going, kind of like Cure. So that was my goal. Anyway, until next time, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Keep leaving suggestions, and so